Hey, so it's Sunday. I posted my latest video this morning, and I'm communicating with everybody, writing comments on the video that I did, talking about that 30-inch. Well, and I'm sitting here like, sitting at home not knowing what to do. Well, anyway, my friend who started a lawn care business this year, well, he actually has a couple other businesses. So he wasn't able to kind of focus on his lawn care business this year. So he bought a grandstand earlier this year, and he just texted me that he's about to post it online to sell it, but he's giving me first dibs because he knows that I want it. So I'm going to pick it up right now. Man, I'm so excited. So I just hooked up the trailer to my truck. I'm about to transfer some money so I can Venmo this guy when I get there. I'm so excited. So here we go. Here she is. Got 985 hours on it. About what I figured. I want to take this home. Okay, so I just got back from picking up that 42-inch grandstand for my buddy. So anyway, you think that I'd be really, really excited, but I'm not. It's in rough shape. So I ended up making a lower offer than originally we had talked about over the phone, because when I saw this thing, I think it's in rough shape. Tell me what you think. So here it is. First of all, it doesn't have a mulching kit, which is not his fault at all, so no big deal there, but I'm gonna have to spend money to put one in there. The tires are bald as hell. I guess I've seen worse, but I mean, this is pretty bad. I'm really surprised the brakes, okay, the brakes aren't holding on to it, but the brakes actually held up pretty good considering how bald these tires are. I mean, pretty smooth here, so anyway, and this one's flat. This is a flat tire. So, I mean, I'm gonna need to buy 2 new tires because I can't put brand new ones on one side and the other one's gonna be bald. It's just gonna be uneven. Dude, this thing is dirty, has not been cleaned in probably a year. So it was having trouble starting, so I don't even know what that could be wrong with. It's got 985 hours on it, about what I thought this would have. Like I said, I remember when this machine was first bought with the original owner. And so I'm gonna have to put some money into it. When it wouldn't start, looked at the air filter. It is pretty bad. I mean, this air filter is really, really bad. In fact, this is the good side. The bad side, look at that. All that debris just caked on there. There isn't an element foam in here at all. I looked at the inside. It's actually pretty clean, the inside, considering how bad the outside is. But this is gonna need a new air filter, like, immediately. Like, I don't even want to put this one back on, but I don't want to leave the hole exposed either. So anyway, so I'm sure it's gonna need a freaking tune-up badly. I have no idea if the hydraulic fluid, what that looks like. Not bad, actually. So anyway, I felt bad because I was really excited. I know my buddy was expecting full asking, but I mean, when I saw this thing and it was flat and it's just not, it was having trouble starting, I just couldn't keep my end of the bargain as far as paying what we talked about, because I did not expect it to be in such bad shape. But it is a grandstand. I probably need to put about $800 into this thing, and then she'll be ready to go. So basically, I bought this grandstand. I made an offer for $3,500. I said, bro, I'll give you $3,500. He countered at 37. Or no, he countered at $4,000. So I countered at 37, and that's where we left it. Although, we didn't end it there. He had a brand new Shindawa trimmer. Brand new, never been used. And so he threw this in with it for $39. So I got the Shindawa trimmer in this 42-inch grandstand with just under 1,000 hours for $3,900. I'm gonna need to put in about $600 to $800. So I'll be into this thing about 4,500 bucks. But I think it'll be worth it, because if I do get this thing tuned up, new tires, everything all switched out, any oil change, and get this battery, maybe a new battery, whatever, get it to start really good, I may be able to sell it again at the end of the season for about $4,000. So, I don't know, how's that saying go? It's a good deal when both parties are walking away a little hurt. I don't feel 100% good about this. I know my buddy doesn't feel great about it either, because he was expecting to get more out of it. In fact, he paid more than he sold it, and he didn't even hardly use it all year. But I told him, man, he should have kept this clean, and kept it tuned up, and he could have got more out of it. But I'm taking a risk, because I honestly, I think it'll work, because again, I knew the guy that owned it before, so, and it worked. He didn't have any problems with it, so I think I'll be all right. But the fact that it was sitting out there and he was using it, he only used this mower to mow his own lawn, and he said he didn't do that very often. But let's just imagine he did it once a week or once every 2 weeks. He still probably used it about 15 times. And so, with that air filter as dirty as it is, that could cause a problem. So hopefully it'll be all fine. I just got to bring this grandstand back to life, and then we'll be happy. Use it. My buddy Taylor from Green Grounds helping me out with my new 40-inch grandstand, putting mulching kit on it. Yeah. Okay, so I got it cleaned up. Cleaned up pretty nice, actually. So I pumped the tires up. Luckily, the flat still holding 24 hours later, so that's good news. If it goes down again, we're just gonna buy a can of Fix-A-Flat and fill it up that way and see if that will fix it. But it doesn't have any problems. Still pretty full, about as full as I filled it yesterday. I got a new battery. I changed the oil, got a new oil filter, changed the hydro oil. What else? I got a new fuel filter. And I put the mulching kit underneath. So it's ready to go. So actually, I got this on Sunday night. Yesterday was Monday, and I didn't do anything but work on this for about half the day to make sure I get it up and running. And the closer I got, the more I wanted to finish it, so I can get it to Will to finish out the day with it, so he can start getting used to it right away on Monday, so we could see how much time we could save by the end of the week. So actually, when I got it all done, I I dropped it off to Will, and that crew was pretty much where they always are around 2:30. And they still had 13 houses left. The other crew had 8. And believe it or not, this crew that was using this actually finished before the guys that only had 8 left. So they made up some good time. Now keep in mind, when I made those routes originally, that crew, Will's crew, had smaller houses mostly because they were push mowing. So that kind of played into them totally speeding past the other crew. So, I mean, my investment seems to have paid off. I'm super happy. Will's super happy. He was so happy when he got back to the shop. I don't think they've ever beaten the other crew unless I had them do another type of job and they stopped mowing. But anyway, I'm excited to see how much time we're going to be saving. The guys are going to get to go home a little earlier. I'm going to save money on labor. Hopefully we shave off. My goal is there's 2 guys that are constantly hitting overtime, and they're fine. I'm fine paying it, but if I can help it, if we can get the jobs done so we don't have to, I'll be really happy. So that's my goal with this thing. Shave off those 20 hours of overtime. That would be about $400 a week that I'd be shaving off. And that would pretty much pay for this, by the end of the season. So, we'll see. I just got a call from Will, who's using that 40-inch grandstand I just bought. He said that a line must have popped off or something underneath because there's some fluid that he thinks is hydraulic fluid that is kind of just spilt underneath the mower, and the mower will not start or move or anything. So I'm driving on there to check it out. Damn, this was too good to be true, right? So it looks like a hydraulic hose blew up right here. Literally popped, split, and all the hydraulic fluid got drained. So there's nothing in here. So that is a bad sign. So that is kind of one of the risks of buying an old, machine like this with 1,000 hours. I mean, I tried to take some precautions. I bought all the belts, but I didn't think to buy any hoses. They wouldn't have came in anyway. I just got this thing pretty much yesterday when I was able to order parts on Monday. So I still would have been screwed. Anyway, this place that fixes mowers says that they don't have this hose on stock, so they have to order it. They said I should try going to a hose supply store, which is Evco, and they could possibly make me one within a couple hours. But they said even if I do that, I still won't be able to. They won't be able to get to it today. But I may still try to bribe them into doing it. We'll see. So I have to breathe. I won't be getting that mower back till next week if I'm lucky, because of the holiday. The main mechanics there are off for pretty much the rest of the week, or at least today and tomorrow and possibly the next day. I had to stop my spray route to go take care of this, so I probably might not finish my route for today, because I've got to pick up one of the workers. So one of the guys a couple of weeks ago got in a really bad, horrible car accident, and I was so happy to find out he was okay. There were some people in his family that aren't okay, but they're gonna make a full recovery eventually. So that's good news. Anyway, the doctor said he can come back to work, but he can't exert himself, and he basically can only work half a day. And so he came. Today was his first day back, and you know, he worked for about 3.5 hours and the pain was too much, so he had to stop. So I thought he was going to work till at least till noon-ish, or a little bit after noon, and then another employee would come in, but that other employee like ran some errands and he's still not done. But anyway, he's hurrying back now. He's trying to hurry to get back to work here and fill in, but he's still not here. So Justin's basically been by himself for a couple hours. So anyway, it's, you know, it's one of those days. You know, you gotta feel grateful for the days that everything goes good. You know, this kind of business, you know, a lot of things could go wrong. Equipment breaks, people don't show up, Mother Nature, you know, gets in the mix, kind of affects things, whether rain or too much heat, scorching the grass. A lot of things could happen in this business, and you've gotta be ready for the bad days. So not only do you have to be ready for the bad days, like with all this bad things happening all at once, but you know, sometimes you gotta learn from them so that you can be a little bit more prepared, you know. So I try to keep equipment parts stocked. There's some things that I just don't think about. You know, hydraulic hose. I mean, those hoses are almost $70 each, and there's 4 of them. I mean, it'd probably be a good idea to have one extra. And maybe I should have ordered another one. I just was so worried about getting this hose fixed that I just told them to order the part, and I probably should order another one. Maybe I'll do that on my own on Amazon. It'd probably be cheaper if I find it myself. So you know what I mean? You just gotta roll with the punches. They come. And so, you know, learn from them, be prepared for them, and that kind of thing. So it could be much worse. I could be short a mower, and then these guys not have a mower to mow a route. They're gonna push with the 21-inch mowers like they've done this whole season. So they're probably thinking there's no problem at all, you know. They had an easy day yesterday and half a day today with the bigger mower, but I'm upset because my day is not running as smoothly as I wanted it to. You know, I wanted these guys to get done mowing at a decent early time, earlier than ever before this year, and that's not going to happen anymore. So, you know, I don't know why that's really like hitting me hard today. I think it's just that it's the holiday. I wanted to get done, go home, and all that kind of thing, and it's probably not going to happen. But maybe I should still go home for the day. You know what I mean? And just kind of relax, because these guys are mowing. They want to get their hours. They're still going to get their hours in, and they have tomorrow off. That's another thing. We're having 4th of July off this year. We've never done that before. We've always worked every holiday, but this year I just decided, you know what, let's just start taking holidays off, and we'll start pushing the mow days till the next day. We're already pretty much working Fridays and Saturdays anyway, so we might as well just take the holiday off, enjoy it with our family and friends, and then come back to work and not do any new jobs on Friday or Saturdays, just finish the mow route the weeks we have holidays. So we're going to try it out. So anyway, happy 4th of July. Hopefully your day's going better than mine. Never tell your spouse it's going to be a short day, or that you'll be home in an hour when it's in the middle of the day, unless you are 100% certain that you're going to leave no matter what within that time frame. Because I thought I had everything set, tucked away. I called my wife just to let her know, hey, I might be coming home early today. And Like, one of the techs had a problem with the sprinkler timer at a house. There's construction, so he can't walk around the whole house, check every single zone without having to walk all the way back. It's one of those old timers where he pushes test to test all the zones for like a minute so that he could just kind of see where they turn on and off for a minute. But it doesn't tell you what station it is. So, just a nightmare. So I could totally be there for the rest of the freaking night trying to figure this out. And my wife is texting me the whole time. How much longer? I'm hungry. I thought we were gonna go out to eat. And I'm the idiot now because I said I'm coming home in like an hour. And now she's basically waiting on me the whole time because I said that. And now she's pretty much holding me to it, which I don't blame her. But I'm gonna have to go back to that job first thing in the morning because I gotta go. I told her I would, so now I got to. So, gotta love it, man. Gotta love it all.